what's going on? Because it was a picture. I ain't never seen her before. She was sitting down in the chair, and she was pointing to your name. And I ain't never seen this picture. I'm like, "Big mama, you telling me something like this shit like, because the shit you be speaking be too real. It be too real for some people. Like you be going over niggas' heads for real. Like, and she that woman was a G for real. Like, man, bro, just just for her to like start communicating with me that fast, like, bro, like,
She been communicating with you your whole life, but you didn't know it was her. When you got confused about a situation and you ain't know which way to turn, and then you hear somebody in your ear telling you, "Baby, make that right.
yeah,
Don't go left." She was there the whole time. She was
like,
talking through your heart chakra. As long as you was absorbed with your friends, you couldn't hear her that clear because you was in your masculine brain,
mm-hmm.
you know. But soon as you start maturing, because with the process that comes with maturing, right, it makes stuff that used to be difficult for us as a child because our ego don't want to do it, so we fight it like washing dishes
Talk
and
to him,
breaking dishes.
talk to him.
I just broke the ass.
Yeah, man,
Man, you
talk to
can't
him.
make this shit up, man.
I'm telling you, G,
You
energy
can't
too
make this shit
strong.
up. You
I just got
cannot make
chills.
this shit up.
I just got chills, man. Man, she loud. Nah, but when I was when she always told me this story when I was born, and I wanted to ask you about it if you knew anything about this ritual. But like she said when I was born, she had lifted me up to God. She would always tell me this story. I wanted to know if you had any insight on that, if we used to do that.
Yeah. So that's the type of anointing,
Okay.
right? When is your birthday?
January 21st, 1998.
You Aquarius, air sign. So when she say offered you up, she remember in Roots when Kunta held Kizzy up to the moon?
Okay.
That he was consecrating her to the energies that come with the moon so that she'll be blessed off of her father line. If the mothers do it, you on the mother line. The mother line is hereditary inheritance. The father line is hereditary rulership. The greatest part is to be part of both lines and to be the straight bump.
Hey, say, you speaking right now.
When you the straight bump, that means that if your cousin on your father's side call you, you're going to have the same response as your cousin from your mama's side.
Tell me why I had a cousin from my dad's side call me just yesterday. I was thinking the same shit. But go ahead.
Yeah. So what you're doing now, you don't know that if you're going to be a chief, you got to be the most loved and most respected in your family first. Right? Then your family introduce you to other families. And then when they give you love and respect, mutual, you know what I'm saying? That's how you get your rank. You don't get your rank because you did PT. You did 350 push-ups, 1,000 sit-ups, and you ran 5 miles. That don't get you your rank. But to tell you what it will do, it'll help train and discipline you enough to make you more worthy to get your rank. All right? So now we need to understand the accessing of our willpower is critical because your willpower, once you start doing things with intent, that you cleaning up generational curses almost every fucking thing you doing. Like you had the intent to come in there and wash them dishes. You meant to do that shit. And then you got the confirmation when you picked up the phone. Right? And Big Mama overseeing the whole process.
Man, they too funny. And here's the thing, both of my big mamas is gone within the past year. Dad's side and mom's side.
Yeah, so my most recent Aunt Betty was my last elder that passed, and that was about a little over a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
But the last couple of years, since I've been doing this work, I lost my moms, my pops, my Aunt Betty, my niece, and a whole slew of other people in the family in different cities just dropping, right? But certain ones of them, you know what I'm saying, their whole life is being changed off the family coming together to solve family problems, right? A lot of us still arrogant and cocky, selfish and self-centered. But the ones who not gotta overlook them until they see what's happening, then they're gonna be forced to bump straight. But that's why I keep telling all of the young aspiring chiefs, your family is more important to give you social rank than your neighborhood. Because they have to present you to the neighborhood.
Right.
Right? So when they put you out in the neighborhood, what is they putting out there? Is they putting out there young men with some sensibilities and some manners? Or is they putting the motherfucker out there and they teaching them shit? Right? The natural structure of the family is supposed to give you the etiquette to take you anywhere you want to go in the world. I could talk to everybody from the penthouse to the projects and never miss a beat. Everybody can't do that. Right? But the reason why is because I saw my people everywhere from the penthouse to the projects. And the ones that was in the penthouse looked down on the ones in the project. Right? And the ones in the projects, they look up to and aspire to be like the ones in the penthouse. So my job is to study the phenomenon that keeps everybody from being able to live in the penthouse and get rid of the fucking project. Right? So the projects was engineered based off of a study done with lab rats. Did they use and weaponize our living arrangement against us? Do you know that if they would have just go to the projects and put fresh carpet down instead of those hard floors, it immediately changed the reaction to the people that's living in the environment. They will the crime between them will drop about 30% within the first month. If you fuck around and you take the brick walls and you decorate them or you cover them with plaster and give them access to nice windows, that'll drop the crime rate in the projects another 60% out the gate. So just by changing the only difference between the projects and the penthouse is decor. And the penthouse got strict rules of how many people, and the projects don't. So, come on, I can let my cousin come live with me. Shit, I don't give a fuck. She ain't sleeping on the street. I can let my uncle come live with me. Fuck that shit. Nigga ain't finna be sleeping behind the liquor store. Nigga, come in here and get you a shower. My mama taught us that. She taught all us that. Everywhere we go, we always got a whole bunch of motherfuckers. The guys be changing their tires. The old people cross the street, up the street. We be cutting their grass for them. You know what I'm saying? Because we was raised that way. And we was raised that way because that's the tribal way that we raise children over here. We raise them with the admiration and respect for the elders, but the people that's here, the squatters, is teaching the children, don't listen to that old motherfucker, he don't know shit.
Right.
He ain't got no beans. Right? So now that I know that they turning the youth against the elders, as I become an elder, I'm going to have to spend more time talking to the youth. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them motherfuckers. Because they told us not to do it, now I'm going to do it whether I want to or not. You should have never told me I can't talk to the youth. I can't tell them about my mistakes and how they can avoid them. And I ain't perfect, and so don't try to be perfect. Try to find your best life on earth. That's all you got to do. And the secret is this. If you use your willpower to determine your best life and you are building that, nobody else can use your willpower, and it'll also make you feel more powerful. That's what they don't want you to know about yourself.
Talk to them, Talk to them.
You know? So when we talk to these children, I'm telling them all the time, you know what I'm saying? You great. You know what I mean? Tell them what make the thing that makes you happy in the heart, make the gold in the heart grow. And the more bigger the gold in the heart grow, it becomes a magnet to the gold in the world. All of the things that you see as part of your best life, the more you make the gold in your heart grow, the more that stuff is attracted to that gold magnet you building in your heart. The 7 deadly sins is the easiest way to teach them what not to want to be. Study yourself for these first, and then you give them the mirrors to flip them off, called the 7 holy virtues.
Can you go in depth on that?
Right now I'm a little bit too high to try to pull it down. I'm just freestyling right now.
See, what strain you on right now?
Huh?
What strain you on right now?
What strain?
Yeah.
It don't even matter. Hey, my brother then be like, "This is some OG's Squidward from SpongeBob remix." I'd be like, "I don't care if it's good." They'd be like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, give me an ounce of that one."
Yeah.
I don't care about the names, you know. But sometimes the sativa and the indica hybrid had me looking like Forrest Whitaker in the eyes.
She stay cheaping too.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna let you drop down and pull another caller up. I don't know how long this live gonna last.
All right, appreciate you, huh?
All the time. You keep take care of yourself. Appreciate you for chiming in, man. Giving us that story about the dishes. That shows them how Big Mama be working in real time, though.
Facts. Y'all take heed with Unc saying, like, this nigga is like on some shit. Like, we gotta start taking heed because it's time.
Mm-hmm. All right, God. One love.
Peace.
I love talking to my people when we be on some positive builds shit. Boy, that be so motherfucking inspiring to me. Because I thought we weren't going to never be able to talk to one another about the struggle. What's going on,
Peace, God, man. Hey.
Where you chiming in from?
Oak Cliff, Texas, man. Tell me something good.
That's 2 Texas knocks in a row, goddammit.
Man, say, I've been trying to get on here for a minute. I ain't think this was going to happen. You doing all right tonight?
Oh, yeah, man. We getting ready to celebrate Mardi Gras all over this bitch. It's almost here.
Oh, man, say, man. Let me get my shit together, man. I ain't think I was going to get up on her. But I'm trying to see, God, if you can help make sense of something for me. I keep having this same dream, and I don't understand why it's me falling in the Mississippi River.
Did you say falling in?
Yeah. But as I'm falling in and I'm going down, I rise up out of it. And I become a part of the river.
Take it from the top. Tell me the dream.
All right. All right. I ain't crossed over the Mississippi River since I was a teenager. I did it one time. I'm 36 now. So I don't understand why I'm having this same repetitive dream.
Stop. Time out. Just tell me the dream. I don't need the primer or none of that. Tell me the dream, and we're going to get to the bottom of it.
I bet. This is how I start off. I'm standing on the bridge, right? And I just happen to tilt over and fall in the river. And as I fall in, the deeper I go, I'm seeing lights shoot up from out the water. And as I'm seeing this, I don't know how I'm turning into the water, and I raise up to a 1,000-foot being. I don't know what this shit is. It's weird to me.
Okay. And once you fell in the water, was that the end of the dream?
No, I don't die. As I'm going down, I'm seeing white lights coming from under me, shooting up in the air, and it's turning me into the water.
Mm-hmm.
It's turning me into a water being.
What's your birthday?
July the 12th, 1986.
July the 12th is Cancer.
Yes, sir.
It's a water sign.
Yes, sir.
You were born waterbender. The Mississippi is a reflection of what we call the atmospheric river. It's the Great Nile. When you look up and you being submerged in the Mississippi River, First, you
Yeah.
have to know that water represents spirit in the dream.
Right.
Okay, so you being
Yes, sir.
submerged in spirit, which is
Right.
breath. This is a baptism.
Mm.
You seeing white lights rising up under you.
Yeah.
This is your tribe, chief, trying to get back home. Your tribe is sending you knocks through the water bending. You see a 1,000-foot tall being, or you assess it to be such.
Right. Right. Right.
Right. The 1,000-foot tall, that's 10th vibrational density beings. In order to see a 10th vibrational frequency being in your dream, you come
Yes, sir.
from the 4th dimension in the dream realm, seeing a 10th dimensional being. You are being spiritually initiated, telling you to get your act together so you can put your family back together.
Right. Right. Right.
This is what the message is for all of us at this time. So it just
Right.
so happened that the white lights you see coming up under you, that's all of them knocking for you to redeem the family. And the only thing you got to do is create your best life by enjoying your family. And it'll start to
Right.
automatically, right, it'll start to automatically come together.
Mm.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Get the family together as much as possible, and bring the matriarch. Was your mother still around?
Yes, sir. She is.
Your grandma?
My mom and my dad. My mom and my dad.
Is your grandma still around on either side?
Nah, both of them passed away a couple years ago.
How many sisters your mama got?
My mother has one sister. She just passed a year or two ago.
Okay, so your mama's side, do your mama got any aunties that she close to?
Not to still living.
Okay, that's all I need to know. Okay, because I'm narrowing down on your mother line. Your mother's the matriarch directly tied to you.
I felt that was told to me.
Who house everybody go to for the holiday meals?
Well, before my grandmother passed, we would go to East Texas and go to my grandmother's house. But now, since most of the elders done passed on, most of my family, my immediate family, we meet up at my parents' house.
Everybody that used to go to your grandmama's house that don't come to your mama's house, you need to invite them.
Right. I understand perfectly.
You the chief. You got to enforce the last prominent matriarch that held the glue together.
Yeah.
Is your mama going to become that once they recognize that she got it? Because she's the one guiding you. Your mama is your guide right now. She's the one who's telling your heart that show that person compassion. Right. But she the same one that if she have to, she'll tell you beat that nigga ass.
Man, say you won't forget square business, man. That's my mother to the T.
Right. So
that's the only person, not to cut you off. That's the only person in my life who can stop me from doing anything.
Yeah.
My mom.
Yeah.
It's like she got an automatic button on me.
You mama's boy. Blue line.
Yeah, I really am.
Yeah, that's red line. That's the red house.
Now, I got one more question. I got one more question. Okay, say my last name is Jackson. What do we originate? What tribe would that be?
That's a Masonic term. It's a Joaquin knot. Y'all Hayokas. Y'all from the first family, Hayokas. Y'all high priests. Y'all families of Hayoka priests, healers.
Right.
Okay, so now your instructions is this. Start getting all the people used to be at your grandma's house, start personally calling them up, inviting them to whatever your mama having next. right?
Yes, sir.
And
yes, sir.
just start making family connections. If you know you got a cousin you never spoke to, go out your way to make contact. You
Yes,
rebuilding the
sir.
family, and your mama is the matriarch. When the
You know
other
that, man.
matriarchs around her see what you're doing and see you honoring your mama at the gatherings, they're gonna appoint the chief that they pick, because they all picked one.
Right. Right.
So they gonna start telling them it's time for you to get the family together. It's over with. It's time for us to start coming back together, because the family's got to be strong to take the system back. We can't
Yeah.
have fractured families and people with ego problems interfering with the progress of the rest of the family. So
Right.
the
Right.
chief's job is to make the connections with the family, because remember, every time you're making those connections, you moving up in rank in the family by being most loved, most respected.
Right. Right.
Right? So once
Right.
you get the family tight, and you know y'all understanding that this is tribal shit. They call it
Right.
tribal, but it's really family. Tribe is a family.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So
Yes, sir.
we no longer gonna let the divide and conquer tactic of the oppressor come in and keep us divided and conquered. We finna get
Right.
our shit back, and we need to start seeing who gonna be running the family bank, who gonna run the family food pantry, who gonna run the family clothing outlet, because everything is going back to the families.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the stronger we can get them bonds, the faster and easier it'll be to see that structure.
Yes, sir. Man, say it was meant for me to talk to you, man, because I've been getting messages from Big Mama telling me before this month was out that we was gonna speak. It was meant for me to talk to you.
I know.
Cause she keep telling me I know you.
I know.
Yep.
You got your marching orders. Go.
Yep.
It's time to do some family building now.
Yes, sir.
That's all she wanted me to tell you.
Yeah.
And it had show you how it works. Explain to you how it works so you'll know what you're doing. You don't have to fumble in the dark.
Right.
And watch, if you get stuck, the sister's gonna come to your aid so quick when they see what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna make it easy for you.
Yeah, because I was told that I have favor amongst women.
Huh?
I was told that I had favor with women.
All you got to do is do your work and watch how fast they support you. And then ain't nobody got to tell you shit. You'll know what Big Mama did.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Man, I sure appreciate it, God body, man. Say, man, you made my whole day and night with that one.
You still got work to do.
Yeah, I know I got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, I appreciate you making contact though, because the last of the chiefs is making contact to get the last of the structural information to the masses. That's what you're knocking for. See, when I tell you,
yes, sir.
tell you why you came, because this interaction got to be seen by the people, so people will know what to do. They don't know to go reach out to your family members. They don't know, call a family member you know you related to but never have a conversation with and get their life story. Tell me your story.
Right.
The more you do that and across the family, the stronger the family start to get automatically.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And the goal for the men right now is to get the attention of the young males.
Yeah.
You know, so start having family functions that we can get together. We all come together the second Tuesday and we're going to rent the gym. We're going to all play basketball, the whole family. I'm calling cousins from out of town and all that shit.
Right. How we used to do when I was younger. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is all part of rebuilding the family structure. They tore our families apart. We got to put them back together. And if we don't do it, it ain't going to get done because there ain't nobody else to do it.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah.
But I was told when me and you speak, it'll all make sense.
Do it make sense?
It make perfect sense.
Okay.
You just gave me the instructions. Now it's just time for me to carry it on out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm not gonna hold you, God body, man. I sure appreciate it, man.
All the time, man. That's what I'm here for.
Already, man. Peace and blessings.
What Big Mama say do.
Yeah, I know you are, man. Say, this woman keeps coming in on the left side of my head, man, and I get all these messages from her.
That's
like when I sit and watch.
Daddy mama.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
I thought that was my mom. I thought it was my mom's mother at first.
Your mother come in on the other side. She come in on the right side. All you gotta do is remember, right brain feminine, left brain masculine.
Right.
When she come in from the left brain, she's talking to your right side. That's your daddy. That's your daddy mama. When she come in on the right side, that's your mama. Your mama coming straight up the middle because she coming through your heart chakra.
Right. But she keeps fussing at me, telling me to trust myself.
To what?
To trust myself.
Yeah, that's part of it. That's part of it.
Because she keeps telling me I got it, but I'm not trusting myself.
Well, the trust in yourself will be more developed when you see your influence on your family. And when they start coming to you in 10 years saying, man, if you just did that, man, I don't know what my life would have ended up being. That's when you're going to feel everything that then you won't have no self-doubt. This is the process of erasing it because it wasn't built in a day. You wasn't born out in yourself. You had to be taught that shit.
Exactly. And it seemed like I done so much work to undo a lot of that shit. To where like a lot of stuff, I see a lot, right? I see a lot of shit, man. And I talk to my dad and my sisters, and they believe everything I say. The only person who kind of think I'm a little bit crazy is my mom.
That's the one you got to go convince you ain't crazy at all. But you go show her this video. That's what you do. That's the starter. That's your starter kit.
Yes, sir.
Because she knows she ain't come on no goddamn ships. Then that we was already here. And you just waiting on you to tell her. That's why you think you crazy, because you ain't